Hey everyone, thanks for joining us yet again for another video. This time, we're here to thank you. Thank you so much for being part of our journey to 1 million subscribers. We are truly grateful and humbled that you've allowed us to be part of your developer journey. And to thank you for that, we'd love to take a look at some of the amazing things that have happened over the past few years. So sit back and enjoy the road to 1 million.
You know, for me, the road to 1 million really started when Rado and I moved from Android developer relations over to cloud developer relations.
Well, technically, I moved over first and you followed along later.
Sure, fine, if you want to split hairs.
When we joined back in, 2018, the channel was just getting off the ground and we were tasked with building it into something great. There was already a solid foundation, some good content was coming out, but there was an opportunity to do a lot more and build it into a stronger resource for developers.
But besides that, we really didn't have a lot to go on. And so a lot of the projects early on were just trying to figure out what the audience would respond to. I mean, Rado was bringing in lab coats for the BigQuery series. We were doing screencasts, trying all sorts of mediums for different products just to see what would happen with it. And as long as it was scrappy, as long as we moved fast, and as long as it was under budget.
Like really low budget. Didn't you build a studio in your house for like $300?
Yeah, we didn't have the budget to get me a remote studio, so I ended up rebuilding one in my house by hand, complete DIY style. I mean, I built a teleprompter out of wood and an old picture frame. I hung rigging for lights out of old trekking poles I had. I hung the green screen in a closet so that I could get the right lighting. When all the dust had settled, I think we filmed like 70 videos with that setup.
I think Build Out was the project that showed us there was a lot of untapped potential to be had. The production there was higher than we'd done in the past, and the engagement we got from it, I think, was the thing that convinced more developer advocates to start making video content.
I wanted to find a new way to introduce and tell stories around machine learning and AI. Then all of a sudden, our YouTube channel really just started taking off. Seemed like the right fit.
Yufeng's video series was super ambitious. He wanted to talk about a new topic, but had a really aggressive cadence. From the production side, we wanted to see if we could start growing our audience internationally. We started optimizing the content so that more viewers could find it and see it. I think it worked.
It was bizarre. One morning, I woke up and had hundreds of new LinkedIn requests and email contacts. When I got to the office, a coworker sent me a screenshot. My latest YouTube video had reached 1 million views.
Once that happened, a lot of people took notice. Suddenly, everybody wanted video content.
It was time to build a team.
It was time to build a team.
I was so excited to join this new team of cloud content creators, but looking back, I had no idea all the cool things that I was gonna get to work on, or just how big this whole thing was gonna get.
Or that there'd be this much content. Early on, we were filming 10 or 12 episodes in a 4-hour block. It was intense.
It really wasn't that bad.
Well, I kind of knew what I was getting into, but I kept that to myself. It's best to let others find out in their own time.
I think the data center video was the big breakthrough moment for me. Like, I never thought that I would ever work on something like that, let alone step foot inside a data center and do it at that high quality with that kind of reception. It was so amazing and humbling all at once.
I remember the first time I walked into the Get Cooking in Cloud studio, it absolutely blew my mind. The team had done such an amazing job setting up all the utensils, the backsplash and all of that. It was absolutely amazing. I don't even cook and I enjoyed being in that space.
Anytime you need to buy kitchen equipment, I'm in.
My favorite episodes were our Snack Chat series, where we ranked all the different foods in the Google Micro Kitchens. Although my stomach was not too happy about it that night.
Welcome to Snack Chat. What's this?
Yeah, I think we were a little ahead of our time on that.
But not just build a team, build a sense of purpose. A great group of people where working collaboratively was part of our core values.
This team has really been a family for me. I mean, the content we make is one thing, but the people, they are phenomenal.
I'm here for the tech, but just as much for the team. I learn from them every single day on every single project we work on together. They're all such great blog writers, script writers, developers, and truly fun people.
The biggest challenge we had was working from home. We suddenly had this group of people who couldn't do their jobs without studio access. So we had to scramble really, really fast. We got film kits out to everyone as soon as we could. We had our team find spare spaces in their houses. It didn't matter if it was their kitchen, their closet, whatever they could find. So that meant we had to train our developer advocates to use the gear. Suddenly, they became the production crew.
I feel like I know everything about film production now. Hollywood, get ready.
I thought it was amazing when we set up the Lightboard studio in my house, but now it's just taking up space.
I mean, in some ways, it's less stressful because you're in your home. But in other ways, it's a lot more work because you're setting up and running the equipment yourself, and the mic picks up the noise of every delivery truck within a block.
It's kind of poetic, if you think about it. When this started, Colt was doing most of the filming out of his home in a spare bedroom. Now, 1 million subscribers later, everyone else has had a chance to do the same thing.
I mean, not my intention, but I'm happy to take credit for it. Although I gotta say, I'm pretty sure most everyone is still wearing pajamas in those videos.
From all of us here at Google Cloud, thank you so much for letting us be part of your developer journey. And from everyone on our team here, we can't wait to see what you build next.